All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Lars here. And today we're going to go ahead. We're going to dive in. We are going to check out a few bad leads and normal leads. So, to get things started, we have, of course, Cottony, and we want to immediately switch because we don't want our beloved Bronzor to go up against anything that could know Crunch. Crunch is bad. Night Slash is pretty bad, but Crunch is obviously worse. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to use that charge move. It becomes 1v1 as far as shields are concerned. Now, this Alolan Sandshrew, the higher up you get, the more you're going to see Alolan Sandshrew. And I'm not sure if that's going to hold true, obviously, down the road when it comes back. But for now, a lot of Alolan Sandshrew in the 2600 range. So that battle's done. We win, no problem. Seal matchup, not that great. Now, the good thing about Seal for people that use it is that it does have that fast move that hurts Bronzor, coupled with Icy Wind, which breaks our attack. So I'm going to throw this Side Shock here just to do some damage, and then we are sending out Cottony in hopes that maybe it might bait out their Bronzor. It doesn't, though. They go ahead, they take the damage from Cottony, they use an Icy Wind, no problem, and they're switching to Shelmet. And what I was trying to do, I was trying to get this Grass Knot off here. No luck, Body Slam, that's fine, because we have Bronzor. And with Bronzor, we're going to use this Psyshock as soon as it becomes available. There it is, we tank a Bug Buzz. And there's a Psyshock, they opt not to shield, we're charging on back up. And then we're going to use one more, well, we try to, but they go ahead and they get one last Bug Buzz off. And so it becomes our Galarian Zigzagoon, and luckily here, they didn't use Icy Wind, they use Aqua Tail, which is great news because it's our last Pokemon. Normally, we don't want to be in this position because we have nothing else to switch out to in case they do use Icy Wind, but it works out. So we have a Bidoof here, and with Bidoof, really rare Pokemon. I think this is the first one I've seen the entirety of Little Cup, and just not a real popular choice. Definitely a Smice choice for this meta. They use Crunch, hoping to break our defense. It's not going to work. Luckily, we resist it. Well, the attack break didn't happen. We naturally resist Dark. So we're going to use our last shield here. There's that, and then we have just enough for a Body Slam, and we're going to say goodbye to Bidoof. And there it goes, and we take the W, and that's that. Yeah, I got a new microphone, everybody, so hopefully I'm coming in a little bit clearer. There was something wrong with the old one. I think it was the wiring or the cable. Regardless, at least I have a new microphone now, so hopefully you guys are hearing me just a little bit better than before. And so we have a Lickitung. Lickitung, a fairly rare find, the little cup. And Bronzor, we don't like its fast move. That's fine though. We're going to throw this payback, and luckily they don't shield. There it is. It does a huge chunk of damage. They immediately switch to a Bronzor of their own, and that is totally fine. Just let them use this Bronzor. They're going to beat us. Again, totally fine. We want them to beat us. We want to get them down as much as possible. Them beating us is absolutely fine. So the reason why I don't throw a Psyshock here is because I know they're going to get a charge move off, but had I thrown my Psyshock, they would have just farmed me down because they know I don't have enough energy. This forces them to throw and thereby depleting whatever energy they have accrued. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. And now with Zigzagoon, go ahead and just farm this sucker down. There's a heavy slam, no problem. Zigzagoon tanks it, and now we're just going to get a bunch of energy. There it is. Now Lickitung's going to use a body slam here. Totally fine. Go ahead, return the favor with a body slam of our own. There it is. And now we're going to use one last body slam here. And there we go. They have an Alolan Sandshrew. Like I said, really popular higher up. They do shield. We were hoping they weren't going to shield, but we do have two shields. And luckily, this Alolan Sandshrews IVs aren't that optimal. And they don't get any attack boost, which is even better. So there's our second shield. And then we're going to go ahead and obviously don't use a charge move here because they have a shield. That's that. Game over. We win. And it's on to the next battle. Immediately turns from night to day. This is the first of our Deino leads. So with Deino, we immediately switch to Cottony. And Cottony, about 95% of the time, will get a fast move in, which does a good chunk of damage against Deino, which is great news. Throw this Seed Bomb. There it is. They do shield, which is very important. They're going to throw a Bubble Beam. And then they're going to go ahead, kill our Cottony. We're going to bring in our Bronzer once more. They get one more Bubble Beam off that they had ready to go. There it is. Say goodbye to Ducklet. And there's Deino. We immediately switch to Zigzagoon, and Zigzagoon, as always, is our MVP. And like I said, a lot of ABBs with like Alolan Sandshrew and Shelmet. A lot of steel going on in this cup. There's a Body Slam. Return the favor. One more Body Slam coming their way. They opt not to shield. And now it becomes our Bronzor versus their Deino. And we have 2 shields left, so we are looking good. They try to fake us out. They know it's over, and that's that. On to the next one. All right, I think the next one is a Deino as well. We'll see, though. I'm pretty sure it's a Deino, though. They had back-to-back Dinos. Nope. Shelmet. So we have a Shelmet here. Go ahead. They quick switch the seal. We're going to use this payback. There it is. They do shield, so we're bringing in Zigzagoon a little bit early. I usually don't like to bring in Zigzagoon this early, but, you know, we got to do what we got to do, right? So go ahead, throw this Body Slam. Give up the pressure. Let this one hit us. Just an Icy Wind, no problem. One more Body Slam. A lot of Body Slams in this cup. Really is the Body Slam cup. And take note, they didn't die. They quick switched, and so they lost their quick switch ability. And so we have Bronzor. We can quick switch whenever we want to. The clock's still ticking for them, but there's no real need. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to charge it up, and we're going to use this Psyshock. There it is. All we need is one more Psyshock, and we're golden. All right, we quick switch immediately to Botany. We use one of our shields just because we didn't want anything to kill us. And they bring out an Alolan, well, not Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Diglett. Now, really rare to see. I've seen maybe a handful in this cup, but we're just going to go ahead, use our fast move. That's that. Not a whole lot they can do here. They realize it. And one last charge move heading their way. That's that. And it's over. On to the next one. But yeah, higher up you get, especially in the 2600 range, a lot of steel. A lot of steel from 2550 to 2650 in that range. A lot of steel. All right, another Deino. Quick switch to Cottony, get that chunk. Here comes Seal. And Seal's going to do its Sealy thing. So there's an Icy Wind. We're going to return it with a Seed Bomb. And luckily for us, they do shield. And there's that. Say goodbye to Cottony, bringing out Bronzor. And there's another Icy Wind for us. And we're just going to keep on pressuring it, pressuring it. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and just tank this one. It is another Icy Wind. And then we're going to bring in Zigzagoon. They're bringing in Deino. We're going to throw one more Body Slam. Great news, they do shield. So we have 2 shields. They have 0 now. We're going to shield this one. And we're going to throw one Body Slam, which will take care of Deino. There is that. And so now it becomes their Shelmet versus our little Zigzagoon. There's a Body Slam. We get one last Body Slam off. There it is. And then we are immediately bringing in Bronzor, and we are throwing this Psyshock. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead, and we're going to let this one hit us. Throw one more Psyshock. There it is. Now